Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's just after 6 and I'm in Cromer on the Norfolk coast. I'm here on a work shoot that will be happening later on, but I thought I'd get up early and see if we can get something. The sun, I don't know, there's patches in the cloud, but I don't know if it's going to break through, so we'll have to see. So let's keep going. Harsh lighting, sorry about that. So this morning I am just doing a really long exposure from the pier. Let's see, if I spin that around you'll see the pier in the background there. So I'm just trying, is that what I always say? Yeah, I always say that, don't I? So I am just trying a long exposure. I've done a 60-second one which came out really nice, but I'm now just doing like a 2-minute really, just because this strip that is here, this thing, it's nice because it's blue sky, but it's just a bit rough on the photo. So if I smooth that out with like a 2-minute exposure as it's moving across, it should soften it off. That's the theory. And once this is done, let's spin around, you'll see down here there's a bit of pink. I think the sun may peek through. There's a band of cloud right on the horizon, so I'm not sure how far up or down that's going to be for the sun, but hey, I'm out. I haven't been out for ages, so this is alright. So I'm just getting towards the end of that exposure, so I'll go and stop this now. So that previous shot I was trying didn't come out. I used my phone as my remote trigger when I put the camera into bulb mode because I had a 10-stop filter on, and I'd not switched it off, not switched the camera off, because when I do a long exposure on the Panasonic G9, it does the noise filter thing, so it tries to reduce noise in camera. Seems to be doing a good enough job, so I leave it on. But if you do an exposure for 300 seconds, it then does 300 seconds worth of noise reduction. And that was processing as I packed up, but I didn't switch the camera off, didn't switch the phone off. I just put the phone in my pocket and started walking over to this location here. And somehow, when the Wi-Fi terminates or disconnects from the phone, it stops the processing of the image, which is a bit annoying. So, lesson learnt. So I've lost an image. I think it was 350 seconds exposure. Would have been, I think that would have been quite nice with that first bit of cloud. So now the sun is up, but the sun is, let me show you, it's up this way behind the hill there. There's some colour in the clouds, but the clouds are now actually disappearing. Annoyingly? Well, not annoyingly, because I've got some filming to do outside later on, so that works for me. The tide is going out, so what I'm doing now is I've got the camera a little bit there, as you can see. It is doing a long exposure, currently doing a long exposure, looking straight down the wave breaker. I'm assuming that's what they're called, wave breakers. And that's what I'm hoping for now. Funnily enough, the clouds already look like they're doing a long exposure up there. They've gone all sort of soft and long. My ideas are running out. There's not much up the coastline that way for me. The pier is my only next option, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that location I was at earlier and do the same shot with the 10 stop filter and see what I get. But I'm going to try, as the tide is sort of going out, I'm going to go to just here underneath the pier, and I might put on I might stick with that Sigma that I've got on now, but it might be that 7 Artisans, and just do a long exposure there, see if it softens out all the water underneath the pier. It's very much a cliched shot, I'm sure it's been done to death, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. Why not? It's not very often I'm going to, well, I say not very often I'm going to come to Cromer. I can't imagine I'll ever need to come to Cromer again. I can certainly understand that if you live in like Lincolnshire and Norfolk, that landscape photography is quite hard. The drive out here, I don't remember seeing any hills. It's so flat, there's nothing. So, my exposure is reaching its end, so I'm going to go and set that and move on. I was wrong, I was wrong, I was wrong. I thought the sun was coming up behind that hill over there, but it turns out it is coming up right there. So, as you can see, it is gorgeous, and I need to crack on. But oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I'm aware content hasn't been coming out as much. Work life has just been a bit crazy at the moment, so this week is because I'm in Cromer, I'm able to get something. Next week I'm in London, maybe I can get something then. I don't have any time to get out and do some proper landscape stuff, so maybe just a teeny tiny video from London. We'll see how that one goes. So if this is your first time here, please do click that subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it to be notified as to when I upload a new video. That was quite hard to say. Do give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I know it's very short and sweet, but sorry. So from Cromer, it's beautiful here. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.